It was one of Europe's busiest tunnels, a vital artery beneath the Alps. But on March 24, 1999, disaster struck. A blazing inferno erupted inside the Mont Blanc Tunnel, trapping hundreds in darkness, smoke, and searing heat. Flames consumed everything in their path, turning the tunnel into a deadly trap. How did anyone survive? This is the story of terror, courage, and survival beneath the mountain. The Mont Blanc Tunnel is no ordinary road. It's a 7.2-mile-long artery connecting France and Italy, cutting through the heart of the Alps. Every day, thousands of vehicles traverse this narrow concrete artery, carrying people, goods, and lives beneath towering mountains. On March 24, 1999, the tunnel hummed with the usual mix of cars, trucks, and buses. Among the travelers was a Belgian truck driver named Gilbert de Grave, hauling flour and margarine, an ordinary cargo that would prove deadly once the fire began. There were families on holiday, commuters, and workers, each unaware of the catastrophe looming just ahead. The tunnel is tightly controlled and monitored, but safety systems were not equipped to handle what was about to unfold. Shortly before 11 a.m., near the French entrance, de Grave's truck suddenly caught fire, the margarine and flour inside igniting with terrifying force. The blaze spread rapidly, engulfing vehicles and filling the tunnel with thick, suffocating smoke. Drivers slammed their brakes, trapped in a deadly chokehold, as flames raced along the concrete walls. Inside, panic erupted. People scrambled to escape, their only route forward blocked by fire and smoke, and the tunnel's length offering no easy way out. Communication lines faltered, visibility dropped to near zero. The tunnel, once a safe passage, became a fiery death trap. As thick smoke filled the Mont Blanc Tunnel, visibility vanished. The scorching heat seared skin and choked lungs. Panic transformed into a brutal fight for life. Trapped drivers and passengers faced a terrifying choice: move forward into the blaze or retreat into the smoke-filled darkness behind. Many crawled, desperate to find any exit or safety alcove. The tunnel's emergency refugees offered scant protection, and some were unreachable amid the chaos. Among the trapped was Christian, a bus driver, who courageously guided passengers through the suffocating smoke. Using his knowledge of the tunnel's layout, he led several people to safety despite burning eyes and blistered skin. Others, like Paolo, a truck driver from Italy, suffered severe burns but managed to survive by covering himself with wet cloth and signaling rescuers. The fire's intensity was unprecedented. Temperatures soared above 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit in places, melting metal and crumbling concrete. Rescue teams struggled to reach victims. The tunnel's length and engulfing flames forced firefighters to battle from both ends, coordinating complex rescue efforts. Amid horror, small acts of bravery shone. Strangers helped each other, shared oxygen masks, and held hands in the darkness, human spirit flickering against the inferno. We make videos about real stories that sound made up. From survival to strange true events, if it actually happened and it's unbelievable, we cover it. So, if you're into that, hit subscribe. It helps more than you know. Alright, let's get back to the video. The battle to survive inside the tunnel stretched for hours. Thick smoke and blistering heat forced survivors to rely on sheer willpower and quick thinking. Some found refuge in emergency niches, while others clung to hope, waiting for rescue teams to break through the flames. Rescuers battled through intense heat and noxious fumes, coordinating with emergency crews on both sides of the tunnel. Communication was difficult, and every moment counted. Survivor accounts tell of desperate cries, the sound of metal warping, and the overwhelming smell of burning fuel. Many owe their lives to heroic firefighters and their own resilience under unimaginable conditions. As the fire raged on, emergency responders faced a race against time. Firefighters advanced cautiously from both the French and Italian entrances, battling blistering heat, toxic smoke, and the risk of structural collapse. Inside, survivors struggled with injuries, dehydration, and trauma. The tunnel's emergency exits and safety zones became lifelines for some, while others waited in agonizing uncertainty. The final death toll reached 39, a tragic reminder of nature's fury and human vulnerability. Among the survivors were people forever changed by their ordeal. Some suffered severe burns, others faced lifelong psychological scars. Christian, the bus driver, became a symbol of courage, hailed for his leadership under fire. In the years since, the Mont Blanc Tunnel fire has prompted sweeping safety reforms, including improved fire detection, emergency communication, and evacuation procedures. Memorials stand at both ends of the tunnel, honoring those lost and celebrating the bravery of survivors and rescuers alike. This tragedy is a powerful lesson. In moments of unimaginable horror, human resilience shines brightest. Real story that sounds made up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. If you want more stories like this, we've got another one waiting for you right here.